with 2025 Topps Series 1. Basically, at this point, it came and now it's gone. Guess what? Topps said, we ain't waiting. 2025 Topps Series 2 has official information. We're going to talk all about it and what to expect out of Series 2, which releases in June. So what is going on, everybody? It is your boy Grip back here with another video for you guys today. Before we get into it, of course, let's plug the giveaway. Probably one of the last times, probably one of the very last times we're going to promote it. All you got to do, be subscribed, like this video, turn on the post notifications for all the content you see on the channel, and last but not least, leave a comment down below of your craziest, wildest, and boldest takes you have for this baseball season, which is now in full effect. Now I'll announce the winner once we hit 11,000, which we are very, very, very close to hitting. So make sure you guys get your submissions in before it is too late. And of course, join the Discord down below and go subscribe to my brand new 2 other YouTube channels, the Grip and Rip Show and GNR Wrestling. Going to be trying to get some wrestling videos out here probably this weekend. And the Grip and Rip Show. Thank you to everyone who joined my very first live stream. Had a blast. Had an absolute blast. And speaking of which, check out what we pulled. So at the very end of the live stream, I opened a blaster box of 2022 update. And I pulled this Seiya Suzuki short print. Look at that. That's pretty cool. It's only worth like $8 or whatever, but still pretty cool, I guess. Didn't expect to pull that, but I did. So just makes you wonder, man, how good we had it just a couple of years ago. But unfortunately, time to change, and probably for the worst. Probably for the worst, but we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. So either way, guys, thank you for joining the Grip and Rip Show. We probably are going to do a stream on Tuesday. So this upcoming Tuesday. So for all you people who missed the first one, we'll be back on Tuesday, most likely, in case something pops up sporadically, which I don't know about. But either way, Series 2. Series 2. You know, out of all the negativity coming out of Topps as of late, I'm going to try to make a positive video, right? You know, Topps really hasn't been on a hot streak as of late. That is no surprise to literally anybody. You know, Heritage High number came out the other day. Topps.com. I made a video about it. Thank you for the support on that video, by the way. It did beautifully. Yesterday, which we will talk about probably sometime soon, the celebration box went up, and problems again. Good old problems again on the site. If you want a celebration box, it's sold out in like 25 minutes. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with these problems. I talked about it on my live stream yesterday. These problems are like problems that happened 5 years ago during the vid era. All of a sudden, they're coming back. What's up with that? What is up with that? It makes no sense. We'll save that for a different video, though. But I really want to focus today on Series 2. 2025 Topps Series 2. Of course, as you guys probably know by now, Shohei Ohtani is the official cover athlete of this release. No surprise there, really. No surprise there, as like the same 10 people always get a cover. And it was Shohei's time, I guess, due up in the rotation. So they just put him on there. I mean, it is what it is. He's marketable. People see him on the box. They're going to grab the box no matter what. That's just how it works. That's marketing 101. Like it or lump it, marketing 101. Either way, that's not what we're here to talk about today. We're here to talk about today some key details that I even found out today. I asked my guy, and I got some key details. I got some key details on Series 2. So I asked my guy right after I got off the stream. We were watching the Yankees and the Brewers downstairs. I texted him. I said, "Listen, do you have any information on Series 1 or Series 2, I should say?" I was like, "Do you have any information on Series 2?" And he did. We have a tentative release date. We have a tentative release date of June 11th. June 11th, as of right now, is the tentative release date of Series 2. Is a Wednesday. Of course, Topps likes to release their products on Wednesdays, so it lines up perfectly with what he said. It's funny, he actually told me the Series 1 release date back in December. So chances are it's going to be the 11th of June. So mark your calendar in case something happens, like a delay or whatever. We'll see. But regardless, let's get to the good stuff. So what formats do we expect of Series 2? Well, your blasters, your fat packs, your hanger boxes, super boxes. Super boxes are going to be with Series 2 this year. Monster boxes, of course, or AKA mega boxes, which I am not falling for that trap again. Of course, not guaranteeing the 1990 silver boards like they did last year. They are not guarantees this year. Not falling for it twice. Luckily, I pulled the numbered 1 out of 5, but guess what? Not falling for that again. I can promise you that. But regardless, we have blasters, you got fat packs, hanger boxes, hobby boxes, jumbo hobby boxes, you name it, it's all coming out. So there are no surprise formats. I was, kind of thinking maybe we'd get some surprises in formatting like a tin. As far as I know, there are no Series 2 tins at this given point now. With that being said, we don't have the odds yet. We don't know any of that. So it's hard to say at this point in time because it's only about to be April. We have about, I would say, 75 days or so until Series 1 comes out, or Series 2, I should say, comes out. But, at this point in time, there are no surprise releases like a beach ball tin. I certainly thought we're going to get like beach ball tins for Series 2. It could happen. As of right now, it's not at least confirmed. So, with that being said, let's focus now on the good stuff. What's in the box? What is in the box? We'll see. We'll quite frankly see. I know a lot of people are going to ask, Grip, what rookies do you think are going to be in Series 2? Which actually, that question came up in my live stream today, which I did talk about. So if you want to have an extended conversation with me ever on a live stream, there you go. That's the way to do it. But regardless, what we know about the rookies. Roki Sasaki, Luis Angel Acuna. That is it. That is it for now. But I think Topps is going to throw a little bit of a curveball at us. Because as you guys know, the short prints, the good old short prints, I assume are going to be coming back. I assume short prints are most likely going to be in Series 2. Who is going to get a short print, might you ask? Well, let's look at who got called up on opening day. Max Muncy for the Athletics. You got Kristen Campbell of the Red Sox. And you got Cam Smith of the Astros. Will those guys make it in as base cards in Series 2? My guess is no. My guess is going to be no, because I think, and I remember someone saying this last year, is the short print format method, whatever you want to call it, is the short print method profitable? I don't know. It's tough to say. Series 2 last year, if I recall, was really not that good. Series 2 last year, of course, had the short prints, but when it came to actual rookie cards, like base in the checklist, I don't remember off the top of my head who was in it, but I don't think it was that great. All of the good rookies ended up being short prints in Series 2. And of course, ended up being base cards in Chrome, and then getting another base card in Chrome Update and Paper Base Update. So, pretty confusing stuff there. Topps never did that before until last year, by the way. And I think they're going to do it again. I think they are going to do it again. It just probably makes sense. I imagine Series 2 has already began the printing process. I would be shocked at this point in time if it hasn't done that. When we're getting official imaging of art on the box and things like that, it's typically in production. It's probably been in production probably since like February. So you have to think, right? You have to think in Topps' mind here. Like, think in the head of Topps for just 1 second. How can anyone predict who is going to be on the opening day roster in like February when spring training like just began, right? So I don't think those guys are going to be base cards. It sucks because some years we get that. Like some years, like 2023, Volpe and Jordan Walker and Yoshida, I think those are the top three. I'm pretty if I can recall correctly. All those guys were base cards in 2023 Series 2. Last year, they did not do that. And it's kind of weird. Like, they kind of do an every other year thing. I don't know if you guys have caught on to that or not, but every other year, like, the Series 2 rookies are short prints, sometimes are base cards. Sometimes are short prints, sometimes are base cards. Now, if that every other year, like, thing I recognized is legit, then that does mean this would be the year those guys are base cards. But again, is it more profitable for Topps to put those guys in as short prints and then maybe to sell it as they're getting official rookie cards in Chrome, and then when it comes to Chrome Update and Paper Update, then they get their official rookie card? It's very tough to say. It is very tough to say, but I'll tell you one thing, and I know someone's going to ask this as well in the comments. What about Roman Anthony and Bubba Chandler? Roman Anthony and Bubba Chandler, of course, are probably the most two hyped up prospects. Not on the opening day roster. They are not on the opening day roster for the Red Sox and the Pirates. But I imagine probably, at least for Bubba Chandler, in May, we're going to see Bubba Chandler. And of course, as you guys remember last year with Paul Skeens was a card in Update. So we could see a reality. I don't want to put this out there yet because it's obviously way too early to predict. I mean, we're talking about something that comes out in October at this point. Like, what, 5-6 months away? We might see a reality again this year where the Update checklist is absolutely freaking stacked. That could very well happen. I don't know if it will, but I'll put it in existence. I will put it in existence because I can absolutely see a reality where the Cam Smith, the Kristen Campbell, and the Max Muncy are all going to be short prints in Series 2. And what they're going to do is they will put their official first widespread rookie card in Chrome. And then, Allen and Ginter's coming out, which, yes, Allen and Ginter images have surfaced online. Dale Murphy was signing Allen and Ginter minis for the upcoming release. So, yes, Allen and Ginter 2025 is officially coming out. No one probably thought that was going to be a big surprise there, but regardless, in case you guys missed it, speaking of 2025 releases, I guess we'll just wrap up with this. Heritage. A lot of you guys probably didn't even see this, which, again, I talked about this on my live stream yesterday. We have pre-orders for 2025 Heritage, which I might even talk about this in a whole separate video as well. April 1st. April 1st, this upcoming week, we get pre-orders for 2025 Heritage. I wonder if that release is going to sell out in 2 seconds. I don't know. Checklist isn't probably going to be that great for Heritage. I mean, I know someone's going to ask this, so I'm going to answer it. Do we see the Series 2 rookies in Heritage? I think we do. I think we do. So, like Roki, for all you Roki fans out there, or Luis Angel Acuna, or whatever Series 1 rookies you have or are a fan of, I think they're going to put the Series 2 rookies in Heritage. I could be wrong, though. I could be completely wrong, and we have to wait for high number. God knows when that would come out, because we just got high number for 2024 literally 2 days ago. So I don't even know. I have no clue. But either way, that is pretty much all I got for you. That is pretty much all I got for you in today's video, talking about 2025 Topps Series 2. So, with that being said, we're going to open a pack of Series 1. And before I do that, let me tell you about the sponsor of today's video, which are Smackin' and SeatGeek. Links down below to both brands. Smackin', you get 10% off your entire purchase. Link down below. SeatGeek, you get $20 off your first purchase only on SeatGeek.com with my promo code GRIPANDRIP, all one word, at checkout. So hope to see you guys at some ball games this year. I know some of you guys did go to some games for opening day with my code, so thank you guys so much for that. If you guys want to know the first ball game I'm going to be at, April 4th against the Yankees. I will be in section 146 or 5. I'll get back to you on that. It's either 146 or 145. It's on the Clemente wall. In case you guys don't know the seating chart at PNC Park, it's on the Clemente wall. So if you guys want to run into me and say hi, I'm sure I'll be walking around the stadium for at least an hour before game time. So we'll see. Should be a fun game, though. Should be a fun game. Skeens is not pitching that series. So for all you people who want to make a trip, he's not pitching that series. So FYI. But regardless, let's get into it. So this pack actually comes from a blister pack. I didn't see who the tinsel is yet. There is a tinsel card right here. I didn't see who it is yet, so we're going to look at it together. I literally just opened the pack. Here it is. It is Carlos Rodriguez. I will say, I love these tinsel cards. I absolutely love these tinsel cards. Nice. Look how nice that looks in the reflection, by the way. If you angle it correctly like I'm doing right now in the light, look how cool that is. Look how freaking sweet that is. Either way, pretty cool. I have the Kutch one. I did get that one off eBay. So, you know, I do have that one. This is just a standard retail pack. I don't know what to expect with this. I got 3 of them. I got the only 3 that Meyer had when I was there. So we'll see. I don't know. I am going to try to get some high number today. We have a Big Christmas. Andrew Rabbit. Oh, yes. Paul Skeens. Yes, my guy, Paul Skeens. Pirates failed Paul Skeens today. I'll tell you that one. The Pirates failed Paul Skeens today. Or should I say the bullpen? The Pirates bullpen absolutely failed Paul Skeens today. Left with a 4-1 lead. Got walked off on against the freaking Marlins. The Orton Stars of Baseball, and that is literally it. Freddie Freeman and Ryan Pepiot. Yeah, so that pack was kind of, I mean, Skeens is obviously the best card in the pack, but, you know, I don't really know what to expect with those blister packs, but I guess not much aside from the tinsels. So either way, it is what it is. I'm going to try to find some high number today at a Walmart. I'm going to go to a Walmart and a GameStop today. Going to hopefully find some high number. That would be pretty cool to finally open. My blasters are on the way, so got to wait a couple more days for those, unless I find them somewhere in the store, but we'll see. Either way, guys, that is all I got for you. Let me know what you think about 2025 Topps Series 2, and I'll see you guys in the next one.